Yo, I fucking put my. Hold on, let me. I put away my wrapper. Ice cream sandwich. Okay. Let me finish my ice cream sandwich. Actually, I don't need to finish the ice cream
Against each
sandwich.
other too cleanly, right? The Winston composition, the Banana Rush is much more about team coordination. It's a very high tempo style. You get your Winston into position, get your Reaper and Sojourn in to follow through. Whereas the Roadhog composition that Panthera is more known for is a little bit slower, a little bit more based around can the Roadhog get a hook that you then follow up on. These are realistically the two differences. So an up-tempo, high-intensity style based on teamwork versus a more individualistic and rotation-based pick composition for Panthera.
So this is. My apologies. This is the third place match, and then there'll be finals, grand finals after.
Map where I think both compositions can shine. I mean, you look at the pick
I'm kind of expecting a Panthera win because T1 can really only play the Winston or the Orisa comp, and I don't rate the Orisa comp everywhere.
Have a little bit more value.
But we'll see.
Have to wonder where we're going to be starting here. Can impact the dynamics so intensely. I think that punish.
Of the road
Okay.
of the the pit.
So yeah, third place match. And then there'll be grand finals after this between SPG and O2. For this one, I'm expecting a Panthera win. I don't know how clean it'll be though.
Good at denying the rotations of the Roadhog here as we begin.
I'm gonna guess 3-0 right now. Should I put that on the screen? My pred? Nah, whatever.
I wonder how Arpen is planning on being aggressive, not just defensive, playing up against.
Okay, Hidden needs to step up kind of big though, because he kind of disappointed me so far in this tournament.
Position on the high ground, Hidden pretty far forward there.
I'd like him to do a bit more.
This time around. Oh, Arpen taking so much damage. He's trying to go in and save him. Managed to do so as Cleston does draw first blood. Nice, not shutting him down to start off here.
Cleston with first blood is what you want to see. Oh.
Even things back up, and now, I mean, Arpen is going to be left out to dry here. Once that Fortify runs out, he's got nothing keeping him up. Protect will take a second, take a breather, and go back onto the enemy tank.
Already providing an account for himself in a big way. Actually,
Cleston got two. Cleston's actually pulling his weight. Alien hasn't hit a shot. Neither of the Sojourns have really done anything.
Arpen going down. This is likely to turn over Panthera's favor.
Which is not really what you want to see. Judging by how she's the most impactful character in the game, I
It
think.
takes so long to actually remove people. You're really relying on things like the pulse bomb or the hook from your tank, from your Roadhog. Finally managed to get that flip though. T1 couldn't keep their toes on the objective that long. So only 22% for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be more of a sort of... the game is going to slow down now as a result, because obviously T1 has to be very...
Still not a lot going
It's
on.
actually Cleston who steps up first, and again,
Oh!
Cleston, now Alien will come through.
Gone. He doesn't really care because his team already lost. How does his team just blow up? Hold up.
I mean, this is a great account.
Team just... People
Slow
poofs.
down now as a result, because obviously
Big rotate.
very careful of the
Cleston gets a pick.
It's actually Cleston who steps up first.
And then Bro goes off the map after
Again,
Alien diffs.
Cleston, now Alien will come through. This has been a big pickup for the Tracer for T1. I mean, this is a great account. And if Cleston can keep this forward, I mean, T1 are in great...
If Cleston isn't an issue, T1 could win this. Because he's been kind of the biggest question mark for me a lot of the time. Whenever they don't play the Winston composition.
can't get those one-shot kills, then the efficacy of this composition that Panthera is running decreases significantly. T1 have been doing a great job of just slowing the game down and not allowing the picks to happen for Panthera, and that's opening up Kleston to actually do a ton of damage on the back line as Tracer.
Quite a bit available now for T1 as well.
Oh, that's a good... Oh, Forces Cleanse. That's as much as you can really hope for a result. He has the E, though, so protect.
Panthera have managed to flip this back somehow. Okay.
You get the flip, but they don't get much else. This is a pretty bad Curiel. You don't even get it on the point.
And not getting much out of it, in all honesty. Kitsune rushes
Beat.
There's a later sound barrier for T1, but
I don't think it's going to matter.
Pin these Panthera players down, and
I think they got a little too over ambitious there with that ultimate. I want to go back and see what exactly was the goal of this Curiel. It comes down. We just don't know. It just happens. Like if you're getting whole hogged away, right? Curiel's not gonna do shit. Like you're not going to be able to push him. So I don't know if I see this vision. And I don't think they were an immediate going to die because it's not like a Curiel that's gonna help you unless you live like another 30 seconds anyway. So I don't know. I feel like it was just an overall fumble in that department.
This has been a really slow map, though, and with the fact that T1 actually let the point flip over, it doesn't matter that Panthera's not winning this fight cleanly. In fact, it's better for Panthera they're not winning this fight cleanly.
Yeah, just on the troll face from T1 there.
And that was such an expensive fight for T1, too.
Exactly.
They used 4 ults and lose. And they lost early, too. It wasn't even like a long loss. They lost like 20.
T1 alive. I mean, now you're looking for a hero play from Kleston because, again, Panthera's entire style is to kind of bait T1 to the objective, play for that pickoff, and then try and snowball the fight from there, from that elimination. So
cheeky hook.
Panthera are more than happy allowing T1 to walk in through the choke anyway, and T1 now have a lot of work cut out to them because it's nearly final fight.
And Kleston's dead. That's a wrap.
Just about to say, too,
unless Alien just no.
Pulse bomb that T1 desperately need. Not gonna have a chance. Not even close. And now Panthera, they know.
It just felt like they panicked after they got whole hogged and they were like, "Oh shit, the fuck are we gonna do?" And then they just rolled over and decided. They didn't roll over, but like.
They're lucky they even get a touch out of Arpen.
Yeah, I don't know.
From Nice goes wide too. Arpen's still really.
They overreacted.
And it's just hard to even get onto the objective. It's hard to walk up to this Roadhog.
Now they're whole hogged. Yeah, and they're gone. Oh, that's a cool desk.
Still too bad though, and we're getting right back in.
Okay, what do we have here? Probably just more horse. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, more horse versus Roadhog. I don't know if I really like horse on this point either. You can control the right side, kind of, but like, there's just so many angles are hidden. Protect and walk up. I don't know. He can go point here. He can play the pillars. Not in trouble. No, he's good.
His movement especially is so impressive. There it is. That's kind
Nice dips Kleston as he should every single time. Hello, it is I, the someone enjoyer. Why are you Gator Gaming? You should be someone gaming. For real. How's it going though? How's it going? Oh. Alien's been quiet. Hidden hasn't been that loud, but he's been making noise.
This is a very awkward position from T1. Half their team made it to the objective, while the other ones got cut off at the pass by Panthera. Just feels like it's gonna stall this out.
Why's Kleston on May? You see that scared to take the Tracer duel? He's on May. Like,
This is not an ideal situation to be in because
how do you? What would I want him on if not Tracer? Ah, you can't just run a Reaper. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even sure what you'd want from him there. Good kill.
Can he manage to force out the Suzu before going for it is the question. Pulse bomb lobbed in, but it's a little bit late, and Unique gets the better end of him for that. Kitsune Rush invested, but it was traded, so great fight from T1.
Yeah, that's a tough fight to kind of call as well because T1 they open up.
Here for Curie. That was okay. That was good even. T1 pull up with some ultimates here. I still don't think I'll Maywall check basically. See how if Kleston can find any value with these Maywalls. I just don't. Oh, GG I guess.
Yeah, I was about to make a point about May and the Kitsune Rush, but it seems like we've got
Oh, fucking nasty.
Talk about getting pulled into the meat grinder there. Unique.
I did not expect that.
He was gone in a blink of an eye.
Really cheap fight for Panthera. Contrast that.
It's okay, Kleston. You'll do something someday on the May. I promise.
Than whole hog.
Someday.
Now T1, if they can get to the objective, lay down the Kitsune, or so lay down the Blizzard Father, which you likely combo with Terror Surge to drag people in. I mean, Panthera have to be on the lookout for that combo.
Hard to walk onto the objective though, even if you have a Blizzard. Sound Barrier gonna have to be invested. A later one from Panthera, but can they actually get aggressive enough to utilize those advantageous?
The Sojourn's both getting absolutely air with their overclocks. Come on, man.
Now the push coming in from T1.
Okay, Maywall. It is not doing a lot. It stops a pick from happening for a few seconds.
To ensure that they can take out the enemy tank. 99% for Panthera, but I think they're gonna.
I think it was a good Blizzard.
I mean, if you're Panthera, you take that trade though, right? Like the Blizzard is probably the one thing that is extremely concerning for a recontest. You know, when you try and walk in.
I don't know if I agree with these casters right now saying that you take that. I mean, like, it's just gonna happen, you know? It wasn't a bad Blizzard. Protect might not die there. You have Kirill to build it back. Whatever. May kind of is a threat in the Kirill, because you can kind of stop their escape. And then... Oh, never mind. Bro gets rolled. Never mind, my bad. Oh. Oh. Tech's going down. Yep. Lesson coming back on Tracer. Is better.
This is what I meant though about that really quick reset for Panthera. They're going to get another fight here in this final territory. And T1 not really having much to their name. They'll have a sound barrier for its sustain. But that may not be enough, especially if the hook comes in play. And how soon do you have to use
the long-range spear?
Whole hog available. Protection just waltz onto the objective. Even with the sound barrier, it's hard to contest that.
If that Ajax happened, that would have been insane.
Failing to do so though, eventually they'll walk back there and get him. Protect
Dies.
Ideally timed.
Oh, it's gonna be kind of tight. Hidden dying with overclock is not great.
Is gone. His one buddy to actually deal some damage off to the spawn room.
No. Oh. How does this go wrong? What's up? Nothing much. Just watching the bronze medal game for Korean contenders and then gold medal after this, which I presume won't be that bad. I think it'll just be a Panthera win. Chillin. Whoops. Panthera win. Yeah, looking at this time bank, it's not looking like it's going to be too super competitive. I haven't watched the finals, but surely O2 does it for a sweep, right? Clueless. Surely not. Surely not. SPG can do something, you know? I believe. Kleston on the May again. Surely it will be a 4-3 banger. Every finals has to be a 4-3 banger, of course. I'm expecting Dallas Fuel versus Shock mini version. No E, no gold. Now what, Arpen? You have no cooldowns. All the hit instead. Oh, blocks the hook with Maywall. That's Cluston Tank coming in. But without Mikey Mouse this time. Even better. This will be better than Owl Grand Finals. Cluston has had enough of playing DPS, so he just says, fuck it, I'm going to play a tank. Oh, not looking great. Cluston is trying to do his best. But I fear it is not enough. Alien keep having rail is kind of annoying. Oh, I was ready for a kill right there. I really don't know about this Cluston May. I don't either. I don't think it's doing anything. Like, I see it kind of because you stop the hooks. Like, you can see a hook and you can block it. But the rotations of cooldowns is just, like, not in your favor at all. And you don't really do anything. It's just like, I don't know. It's like Reaper, but how you have some poke is basically it. Reaper with poke is how I kind of think they're playing it. He's just like he's had enough of losing Tracer duels. And they just have conceded that they will not beat the Hog comp on the Winston. If current O2 Blast was a team in Owl, do you think they'd be top 3? Junbin Max is probably the second best tank line. Realistically. If they were in Owl playoffs, would they have been top 3? I don't think so. I think they would have lost to Spark. Maybe that's Spark fan like Copium. But I feel like Spark were a better team. Only Dallas tank line better? That's what I'm thinking. But if I think about just the playoffs, where you just play the Winston stuff, if you put how they are right now in this meta into the playoffs, maybe they do win it because they know how to play this meta better than the Owl teams did at the time because they've had literal like month extra time. If you put it like that. The Hesank's pretty good, Pro's pretty good. Ooh, I like this wrap. I don't like the... I guess you had the Kitsune Rush out, but it feels kind of awkward now because they're walking into a Kitsune Rush without one, and this Blizzard gets air. Oh, but it's okay. Panthera's letting it get away from them. What the hell? 2K stick, 1K. Alien gets a kill. That was a pretty unique situation, a unique solution. I don't like it. That's smart. The carry mail to zone them away from point. You just kind of own the point from there. Smart. T1 was highly disappointing this stage. I agree. I think that's just like unlucky though, because they weren't planning on running Cluston on Flex DPS, which limited them to only being able to play one comp. And also, Arpen isn't that good off of Winston. You know, it's not like he's whipping at the Hog or the Sigma. I think it's very fitting that the two most flexible teams are your number 1 and 2. Like clearly, it's a very important part of this meta. And then these teams who are all right at what they're playing, like they end up 3-4. Like they're good at what they do, but they're not flexible at all.
Totally isolated, not respecting the May at all. No, Hidden gonna force some respect out of T1 this time though. Immortality field even being thrown in to keep him up. He's hunting for one more pick, but I don't think he'll find it.
This will be a real threat though. You can see like the supports are really worried about walking in.
The only player that's been really impressing on T1 is Alien, and even then, every Sojourn is like impressing in Korea pretty much. But Alien's definitely like quite good. Did you hear that? Apparently, Blizz is giving each team a cool million. Yeah, I did. That's a good way to try and keep your ownership happy, and encourage them to continue to spend money. But they're probably just gonna pocket that. Like, it doesn't change the future investment, you know. Unless they just like copium believe that it'll turn around. I don't know if it'll really matter. Let's save NYXL. No. See that Shanghai have straight up like fired their social media manager. Like they're going fucking LA Valiant levels of social media next year. MS Paint, like match results, social media. It's crazy. I would think that any money you invest in social media, even if it's just a little bit, would be worth it. But I guess Shanghai have just fucked off with that. I don't know. Oh, 40 dragons. This is so sad. No, I think you'd have to engineer like the worst team possible. Like you have to purposefully make absolute dog shit to beat 040 again. Or to not win a game. The Wub roster. You'd have to do even worse than that. Like that was something special. Whoops. Wait, did I just see Habs playing Leaf tonight? Oh, Habs Edmonton. Whatever. Fearless playing for the 040 Dragons is unreal. It really is. But he definitely got better. There were times where I remember there was one match where I was like, this is the one they could win. And then Fearless like jumped off point in C9 and I was like, no way, Fearless. No way you just cost this franchise a win. I remember it vividly. It was on Blizzard World. It's sometime in the late half of Season 1. And bro trolled it. I don't like the Sigma here. But I don't like Arpen dropping there either. I don't know what the goal is. If I remember correctly, didn't the Dragons have something like insane like 10 plus players? I remember Fearless, Geggery, Dia. There was Undead for a bit. There was Otto. You had another DPS there. I can't remember. But I think there was another DPS. I said Dia, right? I did say. I think I said Dia. Who are the fucking supports? Is J-Feel? It was like there's one of them with a interesting name that I don't remember anymore. I would fail the every owl player on the Season 1 test.
so much damage he's taking with a Peach gone. There's no hope that T1 can...
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I give up. I can only remember one support player.
That coupled with the lack of healing.
Oh, I just spoiled who won finals. Oh no, I clicked on Wikipedia and I spoiled who won because it appeared on the home screen.
Sort of reset their map. They need to get a lot of time off the clock. Reminder, they didn't actually complete Paraiso.
I can't believe I would do that. What a surprise! What a surprise! Could have seen that coming. Otto, Damon, Dia, Gregory, MG, Zushu, Fearless, Roshan, Altering, 5 King, Free Feel. It was Free Feel. Sky. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players on the end at the end roster. And they had some other people that got dropped in transactions. Because Undead got dropped. That's crazy. Wait, 11? Did I count wrong? I count 12. Am I crazy? Remember Free Feel being absolute garbage? Yeah, I do as well. And that whole team was awful. They were comically bad. Like once in a lifetime, never again at the highest level of a, like, I guess S tier esport. I'd still consider Owl S tier.
I feel like the May was to try and get a read on the Roadhog, and then it stayed for an extra fight because you were so close to the Blizzard, right? And it's such a game-winning.
What the fuck? Bro's out there. Hitting off the map.
And it didn't quite land, and that's why it looks like he threw himself off. Well, I think that was probably a boop from somebody else. Yeah. We'll give Hidden the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I mean, the big problem, though, is that it wastes 30 seconds that Panthera just don't have at this stage. 2 minutes might seem like a lot of time, but it really isn't when you consider how much space Panthera have to...
Look at the respect Cleston gives Nice. He doesn't even, like, actually hard commit to him. He just, like, looks at him a little bit.
Nice sound barrier, though. I mean, it's an ult for an ult. That's not a terrible trade for Protect, especially since Panthera have one sitting in their pocket. Sound barrier now going to be used aggressively so that Panthera can try to force their way onto the objective.
Alien cut.
There we go. Focused onto Alien, and a nice lob in there. Deals tons to Arpen. Good work from Panthera. That, I think, was the cleanest fight we've seen from Panthera.
T1 better come second and getting third. Let that one sink in.
The Gravitic Flux from Protect ends up being a very clever play, right? It gets Protect to the high ground, which is important. It also forces out the sound barrier. And on top of all of that,
I feel sad for what seems the end of the Dragons is a good franchise. I enjoy the rivalry with Shock, and I consider 21 Dragons to be a top 3 Overwatch 1 team behind 2019 Shock and 2019 Titans. I think that, like, in the grand scheme of things, that was the peak of Overwatch 1. Like, it would, like, all the knowledge of Overwatch 1 culminated into the Shanghai Dragons. If you place that team into 2019, they would win. Even in GOATS meta. They were just so fucking good as a team. Now, maybe relative for the time, 2019 Shock and Titans were better. But I think, like, as a whole, like, it could only go down from there. They were insane. Oh. Couldn't get the hook. Bro just hit 3 hooks in a row and only got 1 kill. Hit another. I mean, relative here, yeah. But from your viewpoint, I agree. Yeah. If you talk relative, it's understandable then.
Worked out perfectly. Panthera already going to be taking themselves up to match point unless T1 gets some sort of miracle. I mean, that can help, but you need to focus someone.
Looks like my hog. 3 hooks, no kills, or 1 kill.
Has the healing to keep him up. Terror Surge available. A desperate Hail Mary here, but
oh, winnable.
That keeps T1 in the conversation.
Oh my god, the biggest Terror Surge of all time. A single kill. Protect back on Sigma. I don't know if I like that very much. Oh, the stagger. T1 might actually win this. Overclock beat into air. This could be big.
And they broke the bank for that last fight. They thought they had it. I thought they had it. Now Protect swapping back over to the Sigma, hoping that this will work.
Oh.
But Lego's left out to dry. Protect just slowly getting run down. Again, Arpen just so.
And T1 still haven't used anything.
And while Nice desperately tries to get something done in the backline, 24, man, he's 10 health.
This is close. They'll get DPS ults here, but so will T1.
So there's the last 15 seconds left, and I mean, Panthera have everything they need.
Nice needs one Hail Mary of a pulse bomb.
Arpen running it down.
Alien sound barrier, alongside the overclock, chunking in the damage.
Oh.
But surely pushing through, attempt at a back cap.
Okay, not a 3-0, not a 3-0.
And T1 tie us up.
Pulling. I mean, that is truly. One of the things about the Diva.
Oh, we get the Diva Echo. I hope this match is quick so I can watch the O2 one. I guess my hopes are crushed. Not bad.
May end up wanting to go to because of its control, because of the Diva's control of the objective.
And again, we just kind of get reminded about the difference in hero.
I think Panthera should win. I thought they would 3-0 to be honest.
Arpen covering the more traditionally main.
This map might be 2-1 favored.
You know, Overwatch 1 days.
T1 might. Oh.
Interesting rotation here from T1 as well.
Why do Panthera pick this map?
Rob the high ground, but hidden. Thus far, pretty adept at avoiding.
What's the map pool here?
Question is, where do you go after this? This next jump is going to be tricky for him to get somewhere safe.
I mean, the
I see map pool.
rotations need to be very long because the cooldown rotation of the Winston is worse than the Diva's, right? The Diva can get into position and out of it much more quickly. Look, I mean, Protect just flew
Their options were Circuit Dorado JT Root, and they run it Dorado.
In that bubble, not much opportunity to get healed in there. And Lego gone even less so now. Hidden, struggling.
I would have liked Root more.
Off of that high ground position.
Panthera is the better team IMO, no way Kless and DPS should win against them. I agree with that.
So it takes T1 a minute.
But if they can, like, put Kleston... If Kleston can do enough, then it's okay. I actually don't like the Nice Echo right now because it lets Kleston not, like, get turbo diffed in the Tracer mirror. I think Panthera are kind of letting Kleston get too much value right here. Nice just dies. They're kind of choking, low-key.
The advantage the Diva has.
And Nice has been struggling to find much value on this Echo too. You'd think really the only hard counter to Nice up in the air would be if Alien is able to hit an unbelievably solid rail shot, but it really hasn't even been Alien too much putting that much pressure on Nice thus far. He's been mostly focused on Hidden. Getting the better.
It's a good flank. Oh, but he doesn't have a... He's better lose rail. Oh, he saves it. Why doesn't T1 have a second DPS? They had Ding Kong, like, signed, but then they parted ways with him before the tournament. And I don't know why. And I guess they were roster locked, probably. I don't know how I don't know how Contenders rosters work in general. Like, you might be locked once you enter. And then bro just left. I don't know why he left. They just said we have mutually parted ways. So I'm sure they'll fix that for next time. But, like, it's just weird.
I mean, look, and now look at this wrap, this rotation. I really enjoy this. Good read from Protect, though, to outpace that. Duplicate comes in, Nice, trying to get aggressive. Duplicates the Winston and goes into the enemy backline. On to Clutton he goes, forces the recall. Can he anticipate it? Oh, bumps his head a little bit. Gets the primal rage.
What is going on? Nice was on the roster before, on 2-1.
Doing a little bit better with his primal, I dare say, putting a lot of pressure onto Lego. Whoa, but no.
I'm not sure.
The rail shot will win.
Where was Nice last?
Nice shutting down Alien. I mean, this is strong.
Yeah, he was on 2-1.
Defense from Panthera. One more pick, and you could be confident they'd solidify.
I mean, this is where T1's aversion of actually taking a real fight ends up coming to bite them, right? I mean, if you look at it on paper, T1 has the better, I mean, defensive utility.
Yeah.
Right?
It was nice for a while, it looks like.
Has, you know, the Suzu and the Immortality field, but T1 don't take advantage of their sustained resources, and they kind of just let the fight bypass them. It's going to be a quick approach on the objective, though, as Kitsune Rush is brought out.
Ambitious from T1 to just go straight to the point. They lay down the Kitsune Rush and say, dare challenge us, but Protect manages to do so. Now a rush for him, too. Lego does go down. That's not the player you want.
Peach just kills too.
Tearing through T1 right now, actually. Self-destruct though now just to buy some time. Won't manage to get much, but Alien gets squashed. Oh no, he just ran up and tried to face check Protect. Right after the self-destruct, that's not what you want to do. Now Protect's running rampant.
This is actually going to mean that oh my goodness, Pantera are going to hold as a result.
That was how did they hold this? That was crazy. Tommathan element missing Dallas feels seemingly disbanding according to League Mafia. It's truly tragic. I want to see the roster stay together. I'll watch this fight first. I want to see. Hidden gets the kill. Lego dies. Hidden dies.
Now just to buy some time. Won't get much, but Alien gets
Alien troll face.
Ran up and tried to face check Protect. Right after the self-destruct, that's not what you want to do. Now Protect.
Oh nah.
This is actually gonna mean that oh my goodness, Pantera.
Oh, that is rough. But yeah, apparently Dallas like going kind of budget now too, so we got one less big spender, which means that the disparity between like mid teams and top teams and bottom teams will be even higher. Hanbin, whichever team Hanbin, Fearless are on respectively, is going to be insane. Now I really want to know what Dallas will cook. They can't realistically get a better roster than what they have. No, 100% no. Especially because of the synergy and everything. Like, there's a 0% chance they can find a better roster. And honestly, people are saying, like, oh, this is because Owl's dying. It's just natural. Like, you see it in literally every single sport, everything ever. Like, a team wins, and then they're on a contract year, and their contracts expire, and they say, I want more money. And then the team that, like, just won, they don't have the money anymore. Like, it's not, like, a crazy concept, but it's always sad to see. Whenever, like, key parts of a team go. Or in this case, maybe the whole team goes. Who knows? They might still be able to keep some stuff. Maybe they still keep Sparkle. Who knows? Stuff like that, but it is not great if you're a Dallas fan. I wonder. I really do not know where they're gonna go. Smurf, Hanbin, Fearless on the market is insane. So either one, they're going budget. Why though? Two, it's too expensive, and they think they can assemble something good. How? Yeah, pretty much. The why though could just be like, oh, they got their dub, and that's what they were trying to do or something. I don't know. There could be other reasons for budgeting. Maybe APAC situation is worse than we think. And I think it's pretty bad, but maybe it's even worse than that.
Considering the fact that Arpen died there and it was not to the Kitsune Rush, right? That's actually a pretty good fight for T1. Like the fight
I think that, like, I don't know. I think that they should continue to spend though. But that's just like, of course they should. I want to see good Overwatch, you know. It's like I don't really know the ins and outs of that business. Oh, goodbye, Alien. So will next year be Shock, Glads, and Defiant? Maybe Philly too. But yeah, good chance. But the thing is, like, the talent's gonna go somewhere, even if it's not at the like price tag they wanted. I think very few players will turn down a contract, even if it's on minimum. Like, you'll get some teams battling it out for like minimum wage contracts, and so they might offer a little bit, but the talent has to go somewhere. So the mid-table might look pretty good relative to each other. Who knows? No, it's hard to tell. But then, you know, one of those teams, suddenly they take a chance on a player that the bigger teams didn't want. And now it's crazy. Maybe Philly, Houston, Rain, Dallas. Yeah, so like, yeah, that looks good. Shock, Glads, Defiant, Houston, Philly, Rain. Shock, Rain, Defiant, Houston, Philly, Rain. That's 6. 6 out of 20. Fighting for top. Then Dallas, maybe, because we don't know what's going on there. And then you have teams that a team could sneak in, like London, low budget, they still place well. Stuff like that. It's not like, it's not all over. It's all over if the talent starts to leave. If the good player starts being like, no, I can literally, it's not worth my time, it's not worth my energy, my effort anymore. I should go get a real job. Then it's doomed. But until we get there, it's not doomed, I think. And the only player that has been speculated with is like Dante going to collegiate, and if Dante goes to collegiate, yeah, that's a bad sign. Damn, T1 make it out. I fear a T1 win is incoming.
Someone like a Peach pop off like that. You gotta have more faith in this team.
That's not gonna go so well.
His hooks have been ambitious from Protect. I like it though, especially when it's like this, like early in a fight. There's nothing lost going for a hook like that, and if he actually gets it, that's so much pressure on our pen. You can take so much space off that too.
However, the Winston composition has a lot of natural value here, right? And I mean, it's gonna be
okay, so I like the Hog here.
He has to.
I like the Winston too. Cleston on Reaper makes sense because he's Cleston.
So, because T1 has defensive utility, to have
They're back. They're forced to back so much. What the hell?
a lot of advantage naturally. But that being said, T1 have given up a lot of space.
Or just walked up. If T1 wins with Cleston DPS, Panthera will be the worst team of all time. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. They definitely need to needed to either invest in the Winston comp a little bit, because they clearly just refuse to play it, or like find a new tank partner with Protect or something.
Reposition themselves to try and wrap around behind, but if Peach doesn't have cover, not going to be able to survive. Okay, no take a breather from Protect, getting a little
Like there's no excuse for losing to Cleston on damage. It's not like he's the worst ever. Cleston's not awful, but like he's not that guy.
That shot from Alien kind of rescued that play. If Nice stays alive, the backline falls.
He is not the solution to the problem, you know?
Big pick from the hit scan for T1. But now the power position's been given up, right? This is now where the Winston starts to feel a little bit weaker. You don't have any natural escape to kind of play from. You're forced to
Peach is way more ult charge. Cleston is better than the A15 DPS at least. The bar is not high. That is a very low bar to clear.
And forces him into Alien's waiting arms. And T1 don't want to go, or Panthera don't want to go without Nice. They're not going to be given an option though. Overclock just out. Okay, Sound Barrier to try and counteract this, and Alien stepped a bit too far forward. A Peach as well.
This is winnable for Panthera. Look at all their ults too.
They're going to walk up and challenge. Cleston trying to stall this out, but
Nice cut, yeah. Or no, other way. Yep. Now this is where it should be really hard. Obviously, Roadhog into the high ground map. But they have a lot of ults, so they can do this rotation, get up there, and ult them down. It's not bad. I actually expected something out of A15 to do their players' performance in A-sides. Really? I guess, but like, I don't know, just such different metas. They just did not look... Like, I remember a little bit of A-sides because I watched some of it. But they're just so bad right now. It was insane. I'll never get the wrecking ball out of my head. But maybe Donghack will be the best Ramatra of all time. What even is the next Contenders after this for Korea? Do we know? No, I guess we don't. Oh, Pacific Showdown. When is that again? When is this?
Yeah, Arpen just gets bodied.
The 19th to 22nd.
Contest this right now.
Between Asia, Australia, and China, basically.
Double support ult advantage.
Arpen also switches over to the Orisa. They've, you know, given away all attempts.
That'll be interesting.
The right play, right? Because you have to contest the card here.
O2 is clearly better than them, but still second place considering O2 is your competition. It's pretty good.
In this
True.
open courtyard. Kitsune Rush immediately used, and Panthera
That's as much as you can hope for, realistically.
pretty effectively, but it does let T1 set back up. Hidden. Ooh,
That railgun is such a threat.
Alien.
Go ahead.
He is lobbing
Hit the shot, Hidden.
that corner, trying to keep him out of there. Nice getting aggressive. Ooh, yeah, he's got his buddy now. 2v2, let's go here. Peach is the one feeling the heat, though. Has to use the Suzu just to keep him.
This is interesting.
Unique.
What the fuck is going on in here?
Nice forcing the recall.
They sent the Goon Squad, and the Goon Squad got forced out.
Island, nowhere near where he's needed for the
Oh,
fight.
that's not great. And he lost the rail.
Sound barrier for 2? Okay, Unique. I don't know about that one, buddy. I love you, Lucio. Play. He's just trying to go Reddit Lucio onto Hidden now, and it kind of works out. Opens up for
What is this fight? What is going on?
Just taking time.
Alien is just going to town. Hidden is continuing to do not a lot.
Sound barrier looked weird.
There once was a time Runaway and Element Mystic were teams that won in Contenders. That is long gone.
It also means that
But did you see the little thing with Kongdu, Panthera, Runaway, all those guys coming back? Hold on.
have 1 minute left.
What was that? I don't know what that tweet was. Play Overwatch KR. It was like
For T1, if that
Panthera, Mystic.
and they've lost a lot of the third phases.
I don't like what does that mean? Simply put, what does that mean?
Ends up being a huge boon, and now, I mean, Panthera are struggling to find this fight.
I mean, Pulse Bomb at the ready now, too. Nice. So low. I don't even
Is that happening? I don't know. There was just one tweet here. I'll try and find it.
Okay, take a breather, and
Maybe I'll find it after this 35 seconds ago.
Pulse Bomb, just a tickle on top of Protect. Lego feeling much more than a tickle, though. He's feeling a full punch to the gut. Manages to stay alive.
Off is dead. Yo, Panthera's actually... Oh, never mind. Hold on.
That's good focus fire, Panthera. They've got a chance. 20 seconds, though. They can't afford to wait.
Winnable.
Comes back up, Protect. If there was ever
It's so weird how you have your Roadhog in their spawn.
Wants a Peach, wants Unique. One of
Oh, that's not great.
Goes just a little bit wide, and now there's time to stall. It's hard to actually get that pick without that hook available. Custon eventually will get
Custon
one
dead.
and back in the mix. Terra Surge at the ready too. Only Protect can
Peach is just free on the high ground.
Anybody else steps
Oh,
up,
nah.
squishy.
Oh, no, it's over.
That's a good target.
They ain't getting no picks now.
He's gonna have to be the one on the
Wait, Protect... Or Peach is forced back? Okay.
I mean, so much coming up.
Wait.
For Panthera. Will they
What a
actually
hook,
beat
but it doesn't
Do
matter.
a good job of finishing off that hook and getting the Lucio diff as well. Hidden, if you could save this overclock, that would be massive. Panthera.
No, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good.
Final stage of Dorado.
I found Orisa fun to play, but not very fun to watch. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's valid.
is not over even if they complete all 3 phases.
I think that's pretty valid.
Focusing here and now. Panthera, this has to be a cheap fight for them.
Because like you just watch here and you just see her run it down, and the skill expression isn't evident because it's like, oh, you just speared their Roadhog. Okay, like there are some moments you can hit like really clutch spears, but it's whatever.
So much damage dealt there.
Is Panthera actually gonna win this? They have 5 ults.
T1 don't need to be heroes here. They
You wrote you
force
push this for a bit. Hidden do something challenge.
But the card as well, and he's
Impossible.
shooting gallery.
I just play Orisa to counter Hog. I don't really play Horse that much in ranked. I just don't bother.
Wanted to use to try and get more out of this fight. They failed to actually
It's like you can play Orisa if you want, but I'm like I could just play Hog or Sigma
alive. There's not much
and do it all anyway.
ability out of that, but with the Kitsune Rush coming up,
Like I do it sometimes, but I don't know. Whatever.
struggling with this overclock to actually find value. Protect. He managed
Protect doesn't die. Okay, there he is.
enough. Fortify completely tanks the pulse bomb there, and Panthera have run out of
That's not great.
T1.
Panthera
Unbelievable. What they
again. I don't know why they selected this map.
That's the T1 I've been waiting to see.
It's like you're a Roadhog comp 1 trick. Why are you picking Dorado? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
at the very end when it matters. They're here.
No better time to flip the switch.
And now
One more
map
map
away.
and they'll make it to Pacific Showdown.
Oh,
Um,
putting smiles in their faces as well. T1. I think if we dial out for a second as well, right? This is kind of where I think T1. This has been an indication of their improvement as a team because
Yes.
we talked about identity, and this has really been, I think, a feature of this particular meta, right? We come into a new patch. There's been obviously a showcase in the Overwatch League Grand Finals about what the Overwatch League teams were able to put.
yeah, look, here's this tweet. I actually feel similarly about Goats. I enjoyed playing it, but watching it was if it wasn't at the top level, Goats was painful. Yeah, Goats. Whenever you got to see like the super, like everything come together, that shit was cool. But other than that, not that great. Anyway, yeah, here's this tweet: Juicy Busan, Kongdu Panthera, Runaway. I forget what logo this is. I'm a fake fan. I don't know what this means. Like, I don't know what this implies. But, sure.
Scrim time, it didn't work out that way. They were able to, they were being,
Every number legacy of their team, the 4th place they got in B-side.
Alrighty, let's see it. Let's see it happen.
And to try and send us to a map number 5, they roll out on the Roadhog T1, expecting it though, with an Orisa to match.
I didn't even know you could go up here. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen anyone use this high ground before.
Has a lot more room to work with. You can see Panthera electing not to have Protect take up a straight 1v1 against Arpen. Instead, trying to find a flank, trying to find a pickup. But Alien here on a high ground ends up lording over the entire playing field.
Yeah, 3 players up there. It's a very safe position. Protect's not gonna.
Kongdu coming back would be hype. Real.
On to anyone, right?
Runaway coming back would also be hype. They'd all be hype. I just don't know. Like, I don't see the logistics. Alien is pretty good. I agree. Alien is quite good. He's definitely dipping hidden. Someone has to be getting the kills on T1, and it's not Cleston on Tracer. And it's not Arpen, so... There he goes. There's another diff.
And then Hidden's the first to fall. Alien getting that pick. Oh no, he doesn't even get the shot off. Alien come to life. Oh my, I mean, he was already looking better on Dorado.
Runaway gets bumper again and finishes last. No.
When your Sojourn comes alive in a big way, right? That can almost
Surely not.
out on its own. Panthera has to find a way to force.
I just call him Alan. I didn't even see that.
That high ground there. At no point was T1 really forced to make any decisions. It was actually Panthera.
Shout out Alan, bruh.
And put themselves in a weaker setup.
T1 only left that high ground when they saw an opening, when they knew Panthera was in the wrong spot. Speaking of which, Protect gotta be a little bit careful. Suzu will bail him out of that, and the Kitsune rush traded on the objective.
Oh? What the hell was that interaction?
Play the game. Another rail shot here as the overclock is out. Keep Protect at bay despite the
Nah, Alien's cooked up. He's cooked.
a madman.
It's he's opening the oven to a sweet aroma. Bro is done. Go home, Panthera. It's over. It is over. Wrap it up. Call it quits. Learn how to play Winston.
Are just putting pedal to the metal. They're running down every opportunity here. Panthera seem to be lost.
And keep in mind, T1 have only lost push 3 times, 2 of which to O2 Blast. They are generally excellent at this game mode, regardless of the meta. Soundberry
Oh,
down to
Custom
aggressive.
dead.
Not quite perfectly timed to keep Cleston up, but Protect still under a lot of pressure. Manages to survive this time.
That's okay. You don't need him.
Due to Hidden having the overclock, T1 didn't want to push into that, but now with it expired and Protect totally caught out. T1 are trying to get aggressive and force him away. Nice little pull by the Terror Surge there, but a sound barrier keeps Protect alive long enough for him to
Protect is fragging.
Hidden to finally get one back on Alien. And they're stabilized a bit, but they got quite a ways to go.
That's not awful. You get Terror Surge beat out.
Is pretty, I wouldn't say easy to make a comeback on, but of the 3 push maps,
It's like if
the most likely
if Protect doesn't frag out, I feel like Panthera never wins.
You can see also the other big problem
Or Niced. It's nice to protect.
They have natural high ground.
I guess that's just how the comp works.
All the time, because look at how much cover Hidden has just by standing up here on the bridge, whereas everyone on T1 is in the opening firing line. You can see they're making a beeline for the high ground because they need.
Other than Arpen, who else is eligible in T1? Cleston, Unique. Obviously, they've both been an owl already. Peach is also. Oh wait, is a Peach eligible?
Hidden, pinned up against a wall, and the whole hog really just keeps T1 from further pushing into Panthera.
Hold up, let me pull up the contenders list. Where's T1? Yeah, they're all eligible. Except Alien's only halfway through the season. But other than that, they're all good. Anyone else relevant that isn't eligible? Cleston played for Spitfire? Yeah, season 3.
Now Kitsune out in desperation. It'll be answered though, and Protect chucks himself.
And he wasn't that bad. He was probably one of the better parts of the team.
I don't think that got where he wanted it.
That whole Spitfire team doesn't get enough love. It was a pretty good. It was a pretty cool team. It just was very on polished. It was unpolished. But it had some good talent.
She slows you down enough that players of this caliber will land headshots.
It's a lot of DPS too, right? Like I think people underrate. It's like
I actually think season 2 and season 3 Spitfire should have performed better than it did. I agree.
I don't even want to think about what that does to a tank, right?
If you win grand finals, you win the league. I'm gonna expect you to do better than whatever the hell they did. Not impressive. That's what they did.
Dude, he just has to hold the S key, and yeah, he almost gets alien. But at no point did T1 ever feel threatened there. Now they might, though. Hidden with an overclock. Managing to at least get one. The bot will get stolen away. T1, they have the checkpoint, though. They can reset pretty quick here.
And Panthera lose one, right? So, yeah, you can see as Panthera are trying to come back to this fight, T1 are actually in the power position because by nature of their...
The Sigma pick here, it's... Oh, it's okay, I guess.
Should be an opportunity, though, for Panthera to push forward.
Oh, let's rotate. Interesting.
I mean, with the Peach going down, T1 just head for the hills. Like, all right, we're just gonna reset. No reason to.
I mean, I guess yeah, Peach does, so you rotate around. But like, I feel like worse teams would have just ran it down. They're like, oh, our Kiriko's dead team. It's time to go. Season 2 Spitfire was goodish. Season 3 Spitfire was mid. Yeah. And once you win grand finals, you expect a bit better than goodish. You expect like good, you know.
I mean, from Panthera, that'll do it.
That helps. No Kitsune rush to worry about now, and the Blizzard got stunned out of it.
Wait, Cleston lost Blizzard? Oh no, buddy. That's not great. Panthera's back in this game off of that pretty much. So they're playing into support alts Terra Surge with Sig beat. Terra Surge is a nothing alt more often than not. If Protect hits a half decent flex on this Kiriko ult, it could be okay. They choked. Yeah. That Blizzard was... Losing the Blizzard is just not great. Wait. Protect choked? What the fuck? What is going on here? Okay, wait. They run around right side. I kind of like this. You sneak up on them. You force them off this high ground pretty early. And they back up, but he doesn't have his Lucio with him, right? Yeah, the Lucio's not here. Where is Lego? I don't know where Lego is. And now he's super split, and now he just dies. Damn.
It gets canceled. That's not what Protect wanted at all. That was ambitious for him to go for that in the first place.
Bronze moment. He actually just got ran on. Like, Lego was nowhere to be seen.
He does get the advance. Oh, he does. Okay, cool. He swaps the Roadhog. Yeah, the problem here, though, is...
That's crazy. And the scouting was pretty bad. I mean, the scouting is... I guess you can't do much about the scouting. Realistically. But they had a Tracer, they had a Lucio. Lego should have been there. It was weird to ult there at Sigma. That's true. That's also true. Like, I kind of get it, because if you lose that fight, your odds for trying to win this series is like pretty low. But it was just like a big fumble positionally and with that ult.
Actually not. The fact that it's a stagger elimination actually ends up not being great for T1 either. Because the bot is going to get back to the barrier. And then, I mean, T1...
But I guess a Sigma ult would have been quite nice if they didn't have to use Curie last fight. So...
This is going to be a really awkward final fight. This is, I mean, T1 need to win this fight.
You're walking up the longest sight line into the overclock, too. This is great overclock, just to stall time. It's unlikely that you are ever going to get a pick with this, but it gives you a chance to try and really play for this.
I don't know if I like this overclock. I don't know if I like that they're praising it. Let's see it. Let's see it again.
They're going to be taking the bot back with only a minute left.
Because it's like they have no ults. If they engage into you, like, why would you be worried here? So you pop it here. And they back. I don't know.
This is great overclock, just to stall time. It's unlikely that you are ever going to get a pick with this, but it gives you a chance
I don't know.
and really play for this. It forces T1's hands. They have to take
Zoning clock, yeah.
Protect pretty low, doesn't benefit.
It is, but it's like I don't even think you needed to here, because you were never going to get the checkpoint off of that.
Take your tank for 1 DPS.
And then you were betting it all on a pulse bomb and a beat.
His old buddy, but
It just doesn't make sense to me.
eventually gets there, but it's still 2 players on the cart. Nice. He's good, but he's not going to be able to do this alone.
The question is, did he stall enough time for the respawns to come back?
I feel like you definitely, like, it's not like they had anything to stop it either. Like, that would have been good. He can't get jumped on by Monkey. He can't get fucking beated on. I don't know. I don't like that either. That's two plays back to back where Panthera like fights in that area where I think they just fumbled. Has T1 ever won anything as a franchise? I will take a look, but I feel like they have, right? They came first in the weekly Contenders 2020 season 1 week 1 for $10,000 against WGS Phoenix. No, yeah, WGS Phoenix. Since then, a lot of thirds. A second in the B-sides and then a lot of thirds. Pretty sure you just made that up? Look, if it is listed as a weekly tier, not even a tier, a B tier, it is a weekly tier. So I don't even know why it's being shown on their little funny screen. And that's it. T1 actually wins. With Kleston off-rolling, they come 3rd place in Contenders Korea. That's crazy. That is crazy, genuinely.
Last-ditch effort here. Last-ditch is all it'll be.
Protect, taken out by the pulse bomb.
If I'm Panthera, I'm a little bit angry about this.
As T1 finally finish off.
Panthera solidified as the worst team of all time. Protect is crazy good. Yeah, I do think Protect is good. His inflexibility definitely hurt him, though. But it should have been good enough to beat this team that can only play Orisa and Winston. Like, that's crazy. I think Protect probably got some good looks in this tournament overall for teams looking to pick him up. And Owl, maybe. Like, he's an older player, if I'm remembering correctly. But he wouldn't be bad as a cheaper option, I would guess. At Soul Dynasty or some shit. No, Soul Dynasty would rather have 2U, I would presume, but yeah, cool. Protect is good, but he needs to play something other than Hog, yeah. Him not having the Winston is not a great sign. It's not a great look. Like, he really should have been able to have one somewhere. What is next for this? Okay, the real shit right here. Now, how badly is O2 going to win this? What are your score predictions? 1st to 4, how many maps are you giving SPG? I'll give them 1 map. I will give them a 1 map. I don't know the score, but I will give them a single map. Just one. For the one time. Just for the one time.
Spicy.
But they're rolling it. Wait, this is real. They're rolling it. Oh, this is the map. This is the map. Look, ball echo. How do you beat this? 4-1, but only because of a C9 or something. This will be a 4-0 for O2. Okay.
And this is the first time Sinversa Gaming has shown
Okay.
this in an official match.
Look at this. Ball echo, Curie, Soj, Mercy. Into standard Winston.
Top Dragon too. I mean, he's gonna be dangerous, right? You said it earlier. It's hard for Echo to really be countered by the DPS from O2 Blast. Jumden switching on to his signature wrecking.
Oh, and we're getting the ball mirror. This is what peak Overwatch looks like in this meta.
SPG with the first control because Jumden went to go back and swap though.
Top Dragon could just pop off. Real. Top Dragon's so good.
Top Dragon needs to hit
Look.
here. There we go. Now
Oh, he forces cleanse and slide. Can we get some follow up? Hello?
things looking somewhat dire for SPG. They're taking quite a bit
Help
of
him.
board as well.
Where is Tuyu? Where is he?
And despite having
Somebody find him. Did he die? Am I missing something?
the percentage first, and a lot of that comes down to Junbin getting into the backline, getting rid
From
of
Top Dragon POV, I did not see his tank a single time.
backline with the Lucio Kiriko as opposed to the Mercy. I mean, you can see Sanguinar hard committing onto the Echo. Not much else for the rest of the team, and Lee Soo-min has not been able to play the game.
No, go back. I want to see Junbin's POV. Dude, he's so good on the wrecking balls.
This is weird.
Ooh, he's
8 is cut.
found a low
Ain't no way 8 lives. Oh, you get booped. He's chilling. Top Dragon in the BL.
Top Dragon, that's what you want to see out of the Echo. Needs to be
Can we get another?
getting those nice little sticks.
No kill.
That was onto Tuyu, and he keeps it away from the squishy members of SPG.
Kills a lot of those mines.
But it's actually from Junbin that might
Okay, he's good.
Tuyu, it's gonna take him a second to work his way back up here. And while he's trying to get back on the ledge,
Jump in, cut. Jumpin should die there.
it's away.
Right? Wasn't.
That's not what SPG wanted at all.
And that's really bad.
I hate playing ball, but watching it is funny sometimes. I also hate playing ball. He just doesn't feel like I'm playing Overwatch.
From the objective, Simprissa are the one to
Like, it feels like I'm playing some alternate game.
They need to invest ever further. That is
Ooh,
a
Sanguinar cut. Those are some critical sound pebbles from Bliss.
That one there. And now, I mean, yeah, sure, 8. You can get the one pick onto the loose.
I don't know if I love the Curie dupe. That feels a little weird. Maybe he did it to live. I'm gonna actually. I want to check and see. Did he dupe this and to live or something? Yeah, probably. He took a lot of damage at once.
Yeah, sure, 8. You can get the one pick onto the Lucio, but
Definitely not the target that you'd prefer.
SPG, Top Dragon falls. And it's business as usual for O2 Blast.
Has 2U done anything?
Junbin may have
Realistically? Like,
no, he's out.
Ah, dude, he is unkillable. Simply immortal.
Junbin is just living.
Even stalls SPG longer. They're gonna have to chuck themselves at the objective.
They at least have some tools here, but Probe's going to be in an advantage position. High ground here, overclock at the ready.
2U is in a different universe. Actually, like, I haven't seen him on this plane.
He's just getting chunked by
Junbin's getting kills. 2U is
30 each will deal quite a bit of damage.
just rolling around.
It's a wrecking ball, but it deals more when you hit the headshot on Lee Soo-min. Good Suzu too, Babel doing work.
Like,
And SPG, I mean, the few members that were alive.
challenging Junbin on ball is not something I would ever do, I think. They will simply win that.
Even caught off guard by the comp, right?
100%. 100%. This is a team that, on the worst,
Junbin sees the enemy on ball, and he's like, my turn.
make you fight for every inch.
Maybe put the ball back in the work shed for a little bit of repairment to you. Maybe not now.
Bristow trying to make it there.
Is the funny ball comp really the best idea in grand finals against O2? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Now we move out to
I would have rather see the funny Junker Queen comp.
for SPG regardless, right? I think it was pretty bold.
Maybe not on that map, but
Yeah, I'll play the wrecking ball. Surely Junbin won't.
yeah, they're actually committing all of their marbles into
This is more comfortable.
Top Dragon go kill.
Though, is that Top Dragon needs to actually
All of it.
be activated here. You're putting a lot
And honestly, I don't hate them for that. I think, like, you're obviously not going to beat...
blast. They're going all in here.
What?
This is a scout to give over to what SPG are running, and O2 Blast are playing a response.
Okay.
Bro, O2 Blast are just so disciplined.
Yeah.
They simply do not care about
Nice, Top Dragon.
even 5-10% that might come through. Look at the trade there. He's saying instantly trading out. Okay, 2U does manage to get him, and the cap does come through. So SPG getting their first.
Okay, SPG has got some percentage on the board. This is big.
Big thing here for Simprissa Gaming is they need to keep Sanguinar and Top Dragon as a duo in play. They simply
I like the oh, Wrecking Ball. Okay. I wouldn't like the Wrecking Ball unless it wasn't Junbin. If it wasn't Junbin, then I'd say, really? Because it's Junbin, it's like, go crazy. Just win. I just like this Mercy pick. I think their reasoning is we'll never win with Top Dragon, like, unless Top Dragon goes absolutely crazy. Like, they know they're not going to win the mirror, so they're like, this is our only chance. It's like kind of admitting defeat, low-key, but it's pretty realistic. Like, the only way you're winning is if Top Dragon goes absolutely brain dead, and he's not going to be able to do that on Tracer.
It's going to flip over now, but that's a pretty decent amount of time gained, considering they lost the fight a good.
And now he's on Tracer. Maybe he can do it on Tracer. I lied, but I think it's okay. I think it was an okay idea.
Look how low he is already. Did he? Okay, now he's using the take a breather. Gets hacked out of it actually. Didn't quite get the full health.
No Soju's interesting, but Aid's not really that kind of guy. He's not gonna pop off crazy. Yeah.
Even need to is the question. I'm thinking answer pretty resounding no.
Junbin's so good.
This is tough. O2 Blast are, I think the big thing here for O2 Blast is that during the regular season,
Dude, if Owl gets to season 7,
only in the playoffs have they made
Junbin Rookie of the Year. It's so free for him.
Flexibility, right? And look at how much they're feeling it now too.
That's tough.
Min gone.
Can't even exit
For a guy like him, it's just so simple.
Is that actually enough for SPG?
Well, it's not enough for them to actually get. It'll be enough for them to get to the point. Yes.
Junbin Ball is one of the few occasions I enjoy watching their rat. Yeah. I enjoy seeing the Junbin Ball. Other than that, literal rodent character. This EMP does probably nothing, right? Like, what? Junbin wasn't set up to do anything with it. It just kind of happened. Look, wait. What? The EMP, Junbin is legit. He's here. He rolls around a little bit. He's out. What? That wasn't great. Maybe Junbin messed it up or something, and there was a dive supposed to be coming through. But that was so weird.
Straight up, and that's going to allow SPG to posture here to get to you in position. Again, that hook is so critical.
I like this adjustment from Top Dragon to try and put a little more pressure on Junbin.
Oh, good hook. I was kind of expecting him to just stick that hook. It probably wouldn't kill, I guess, but if at least had a chance.
A sound barrier thrown in desperation. SPG, they don't want to wait till next fight. No, out of blink, no recall. Top Dragon live.
I don't know about this one. I feel like that beat was kind of troll. I feel like they should have just called it after this, right? Because right here, you lose to you. You haven't. The beat wasn't committed, right? 2U dies. It's legit multiple seconds. I don't know. This is the fucking Hail Mary beat. You had 25% to still. Oh, that was weird. There was just no need for that. And Top Dragon pulses too, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
In time, so every blink is taken away, and Top Dragon is absolutely left out to dry. What an elimination by Probe and O2 Blast. I mean, it cost SPG a ton of resources there, and now O2 Blast.
Was he like, fuck it, we're gonna get EMP'd anyway, so I should beat now? That doesn't make a lot of sense either.
What an excellent counter swapping onto the
Junbin gets away from the whole hog. Fuck.
Whiffing entirely. That's a nice little hook. That'll put Junbin under pressure, but he still gets away. Kitsune Rush keeping him alive, and there's the EMP from Probe. Sanguinar feeling the heat.
They almost had Curiel, but not quite.
And slowly but surely, O2
Imagine if they had a beat or something to have lived a little bit longer to get the Curiel up. Would have been a wild concept.
Only lost hybrid, and it was Ike.
But even beyond that, they're not just
Okay, where are we going?
You expect
Kings Row.
It's one thing to flex to the Winston comp when you're facing SLT or T1 or Panthera, right? It's another thing to try and match O2 on the mirror.
Yeah.
And this is their most run comp. This is the comp they're most
He
confident.
goes for the double widow.
He's saying, that was cheeky. Falls down like he's gonna swap, comes back up for another bite. But only gets
Leaves
it
him in. Leaves him in.
Okay, just standard hog stuff. I think that's good, especially on this point.
That is a good hook.
Hook too, yeah. Junbin not able to jump away for a
But
second.
Lee Sumin dies there from the jump. Did he die from the jump liftoff?
Almost is not the same. That is a good hook.
Lee Sumin is
Too, yeah.
where?
Junbin
What? What happens on this screen?
not able to jump away for a second, but not enough damage.
He's inside, right? He jumped in.
Lee Sumin gets hunted
What?
down.
The big thing there is, of course, that the Roadhog, the Winston is able to put the bubble down. Gentleman is able to land the bubble before the damage comes through. So
They're so good.
To be honest, I don't know what just happened in that.
They saw A
exchange.
of a second.
I think that this hog pick is SPG being risky to stand no chance against Junbin Monkey. 100%.
And this is again, this is one of the issues that the Roadhog composition
Like,
run into.
they're never going to win the mirror. Never, never, never.
There's no chance on this. No, the first point's going over to O2 Blast. And when O2 Blast turn up the tempo,
Top Dragon's on Reaper.
play at their speed,
Reaper hog? Really? Oh.
and try to
They're going to see if they stand a chance. They're going to try it out.
not when O2 just blow up all the squishies around you. So 2U has to swap over to the Winston. SPG have to try and match the mirror.
that's exactly the thing here now. The question is, can Simpressa Gaming, a team that is not
Look at the Curial Charge diff. That's monstrous.
as O2 Blast match the tempo of O2 Blast, and even if they can match the tempo, they're going to be at a disadvantage ultimate wise because not only did they lose that first fight handily,
Banana Rush mirror? This will
much of their
either be very surprising or a massacre. I'm thinking it's going to be a massacre.
go for early fight engage, but they're already so weak.
Look how confident.
Top Dragon's just dead. Like, they're genuinely trying everything they can think of to try and steal any sort of semblance of a win.
I can just go up onto this high ground. It's free, easy peasy, and he's
And they can't do it.
deal with anyone
And they can't do it.
last line without an issue.
I mean, the big thing for Simpressa Gaming is that they have not equalized that advantage at all. O2 Blast, that was a free fight for them.
O2 plus 5 ult? Yeah.
And O2 don't have to use anything at all. They may as well have those 5 check marks across the board.
O2 Blast is so good, I bet you if they didn't even have their alt key bound,
That's what you have to do.
they would win.
Make O2 Blast spend more ultimates.
I mean, you can get the Kitsune Rush trade.
No, you can't.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, now you don't even have an
This is brutal.
How do you force ults out of O2 Blast when the one thing you had to try and trade for, the one option of pressure, gets
You can change your friends to 4-0, it's okay. Look, maybe map 4, O2 Blast, they're like, they get a little over ambidextrous, you know?
boy, and now he's got the overclocker Suzu used in desperation.
And
to actually
and they overcommit and they troll a little bit. They get a little greedy.
everybody. I was about to say 2U, but let's
Look, they just used 3 ults. See? They didn't need to use 3. Now SPG will have ult advantage, and they win this fight. In my world of perfection.
Final checkpoint.
Now, I mean, now O2 Blast just make it expensive for SPG. They farm
I believe.
and they win.
Yeah, I mean, it's Simpressa Gaming.
Or they
how
kill
this-
everybody right here and just don't lose the fight the whole map. I mean, that is also possible. It is O2
Maybe on map 4, O2 runs Torb, Sim, JQ, Zen, and Mercy.
back up. Respect the overclock. Okay.
Oh, big kill.
There. Good work from Aid.
Maybe Aid goes crazy. Aid turns into fucking Lip for a second. He channels the Lip energy.
Credit to SPG.
They're both 3 letters. Like,
There is a very real risk when you're getting snowballed this heavily to
3-letter Sojourns. Shy, Lip, and Aid. The big 3 of Sojourn.
Simpressa Gaming. I mean, they don't overstep.
Oh, that's the order. Don't worry about it.
Actually just allowed O2 Blast to regain map control. And now we're right back where we began.
Oh, Top Dragon clutch. Boom.
Behind them, Babel's gone.
He's got it. He's got it all figured out. I want that
There by Top Dragon.
3 more times.
I mean, it's not
And you're set.
but it'll do.
Let's start here.
SPG maintain this ult advantage. Aid's going crazy. It's coming to life. It's coming to life. Sad could also be a 3-letter Sidgeworth if he called himself Sad. True. I really hope Sad gets a team next season. I don't know if he will. He's like kind of a fringe pick, but if he does, I will be cheering for that team. Just a little bit. That'll be like one of my secondary teams, you know? Nice. Okay. He's a diamond in the rough type of deal. Yeah, for sure. Just iron out some of the kinks. Give him a decent supporting roster. All good. Do you think Proper will play hitscan full time if Shock picks up Husang? No. I think they pick up another hitscan. They pick up Proper, Husang, plus one other. Whether it be like I mean, they could like just pick up a probe or something. They could go delve into merit. They could do something else. And then you let Proper play whatever he carries on the hardest. Simply put. Whatever Proper will do the most on, and he thinks he'll do the most on, you just put him on that every time. Because he will do better than anyone else in the role. It's just that easy. If he thinks he'll carry more on Tracer, you put him on Tracer. If he thinks he'll carry more on Soj, Ashe, Cassidy, whatever new hero comes out, you put him on that guy too. And then you're set. Put Proper on Ramatra. If Proper sits down and has a genuine conversation with Krusty and says, Krusty, look, I know we have Max, but I think my Sigma will win. Krusty looks at him, he's like, okay. Okay, go ahead. Pull up. And that's it. And that's history. If he says, put me on Lucio, Krusty says, by all means. By all means. This is winnable. Hold on. The beat comes out, but they have... No, wait. SPG win this. Hold on. Hold on.
Instead of charging forward, now Top Dragon has the critical ultimate. He has the win key. If he can find the...
Proper Lucio dips that for Hachio. It's Proper impossible to doubt him. So real. Top Dragon clutch. Top Dragon clutch. Hold on. It's real. It's real. Probe, you better not kill 6. I'll be distraught if Probe kills 6 right here. Don't you dare. Good bubble. The bubble's gone. Stay point. Yo. Top Dragon's still holding on to this. They still got beaten. The Curie. Come on, man. He dies with it. No. Fuck. Oh, all of that. That whole minute of gameplay. Just to fucking get rolled. Beat him. Look at his HP. Oh, he's back. The beat was out. Where? So much back and now they have every advantage. The sound barrier, they want to go. Okay, but why was he ulting there? How does he ult right there? Look at him. Why is he there? He's not hitting anything anyway. No? Am I crazy? Like, this is a bad position. Even if he didn't get booped, he wasn't killing anything. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. What, we get the close up? Oh no, this isn't it. Here it is. Oh no, it isn't. What the fuck? Why show that one? Show the other one. Hello? Watch O2 full hold this. Maybe they will. There's a chance. Look, there's a chance. A non-zero chance. Man. That's what it comes down to.
Starting off on the Roadhog. This is a good matchup.
This is disappointing.
You has to find the opening. Top Dragon and Tracer just keeping O2 Blast. Their minds occupied. First hook goes wide.
All right, so they're back on the hog.
More when they get that second. A lot of pressure on the Top Dragon actually. He's
Top Dragon finds a kill there.
That's a worthwhile trade. Yeah, you'll
Like,
like that.
who's doing it like Top Dragon? I don't care.
Obligated to
All
do
SPG needs to not be full held is one hog pick. Yeah. And there he gets one.
And now that's post support's gone for O2 Blast. They have no self healing. They have to back away.
It's a good disengage.
Players to return, and this actually puts
And because it's O2 Blast, they somehow get the job done. That's a missed hook. Junbin can walk in for free. Probe gets a pick.
Aid gone, a lot of damage. No longer on the table for SPG.
And that's that.
They know. They know. Hey, O2 Blast will absolutely recontest this. And 5v4, we're not going to chance.
Still, Simpressa get 2 ticks out.
Oh, he doesn't kill a hook.
Not the ideal scenario, but they actually get some value.
And Babel gets a kill. That's rough. That's tough. That's tough.
Okay.
You think O2's coach gets an owl job?
Pulse bomb. I mean, if he can get out of this,
Didn't he announce it was Yaga, right?
he managed to survive. The Suzu did get used as well. Kitsune Rush will be available shortly, though, so that will get that Suzu back online.
Yahoo? I think Yahoo announced he's retiring.
Hog very easily zones Junbin.
Yeah.
Zones Junbin.
Or not retiring. After this, I believe their coach is going to do his military service,
And SPG will profit.
is what he said.
Be a switch to a Tracer.
So,
We're gonna use to keep the Reaper.
2023, 2024, however long it takes.
Tank doesn't do anything.
No. It's just a you know what though? What it does do? Aid
Yeah.
continue playing on the
I would say there'd be a good chance he'd at least come as an assistant.
like that. It wears in your mental game, right? It
But-
gets more and more difficult to keep yourself in a position to actually keep taking those aggressive
Who knows?
shots. So, even though Probe doesn't get anything for the fight win, it's still enough that Aid has to be. It keeps
But the coaching has to be pretty crazy.
has to be careful too.
Probe's doing such a good job. I mean, he always does a good job, but it feels like he's even more online than usual today.
It's 2 years, so it'd be 2025. Damn.
Well, O2 Blast keeping track of where they can and can't fight. They're gonna try and jump Aid, managed to do so too. That was a very tricky shot for Probe to hit with how Aid
Owl 2025.
off the walls, but he gets it done and
Yahoo pulls up. Make a note right now. Make a note, stick it on the fridge. Buy a 2025 calendar, circle the date. Yahoo comes back from retirement Yahoo comes back from military service August 16th, 2023. Actually, wait, what? He's taking a break in order to complete.
Essentially, two inconsequential.
Liquipedia says August 16th, 2023. I don't know. I don't know why it says that. If it's 2 years, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Super buys the league for 2025. Yeah, so true. So real. You got the money, bands. Simply buy an Overwatch League team, Super. The Shanghai Dragons are looking. Pull up.
I mean, that was also a sound barrier from Bliss, so realistically, I think that the trade and then have the one over the top is fine.
Yeah, not the end of the world.
Yeah, I like this from Aid, right? Don't let
Only 20 mil.
taking the aggressive fight.
He makes it back. He makes it back. Don't worry.
Still, this next fight is going to be very contentious. Mirrored Kitsune Rush.
Curie for Curiel. You get Curie Hog here. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, I would say, for SPG.
Completely hide.
This overclock doesn't kill anything, hopefully. Oh my god, Top Dragon almost got JFK'd.
Took one to the chest, but he'd rather beat the chest than the head.
Go ahead, Curiel. Curiel kept the whole hog out. Go ahead.
SPG in check from the high ground. This is difficult to approach.
Before Probe decides to take someone else out.
For Winston of their own, so contending this high ground is not really an option. They have to hope that 2U can
Oh,
hook.
nice.
Nicely done, and Aid'll help him finish that one off.
There it is. Yeah. Nice.
Just to eat away at O2 Blast, not give them a chance, because if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. This time around, no, nothing.
I'd kind of like it if Hog throwing out his hook paused the timer on his whole hog from counting down.
Simpressa completed.
Or maybe it was like an ammo system, right? Where, well, that would be a little weird because then you could just hold it forever.
Wasted here. We saw what Simpressa were capable of doing, and
Maybe it's like a super long timer, but it's on an ammo system. I think that would make Hog a little bit more interesting. But it might be too oppressive then. It's not like Hog needs any buff right now anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be chill.
level of cover.
How many Owl teams have made their money back realistically? Shock and maybe Dragons, Dallas, or Spitfire.
Support the tank and goes down as a result.
Um,
And you're a lot less afraid of
I think. Oh, are any of them profitable?
a little bit more space because the ways for you to get back to your team are much more effective, and you also have the primal rage, so that certainly helps as well.
I would expect if any of them have Dallas, maybe.
Commitment by O2.
I almost want to say Toronto because they had their homestand
Already overclock used. Simprissa will just trade
and they have a lot of fan base, so they might be have made some good sales.
so even if Probe turned that corner, he wasn't going to be able to get
And they have a lot of sponsors, so I feel like Toronto could,
he's saying does enough damage to
but they haven't actually won anything, so it's hard to say. But winning doesn't equal money, all things considered.
secure this, and O2 they're chasing for more.
It does, but it doesn't.
Ooh, this is bad for Simprissa because this has also been very cheap for O2 Blast, and while these fights have been going on, Bliss has been able to build up to a sound barrier.
Okay.
Top Dragon kills He's saying.
He's saying gone, you don't have to worry about
This is big. Hopefully you don't have to carry out this. Yeah, they back up. Okay.
and won't be able to survive. You don't
It'll be close because
you get a chance to push this cart with less than
both teams will trade back lines, but He's saying,
Flashed before his eyes with that really
but the He's saying ult and the Junbin ult. Shock and Spitfire are managed by very competent parent organizations, so I'd be willing to guess they have made their money back.
back.
Maybe. I mean, especially with Spitfire going kind of budget right now, it doesn't take a lot for them to make their money back at this point.
For Aid to get one over on him. Kitsune rushes
And it's like a good budget model where you still have fans
through it with his own death blossom.
and all that stuff, you know?
They waste no time.
Yeah, energy in C9.
Simprissa packing.
Real.
disaster territory for Simprissa Gaming. They've invested in these fights and have gained nothing for it. 40 seconds left. This is their final opportunity, their final approach, and Jinbin does not let them clear.
No, this is really bad for SPG that they used Kyriel last fight.
Force SPG to use ults just to get out of spawn.
Really not great.
Junbin, I mean, just to annoy SPG, they can't walk up because Junbin will just back them back. So, again, just more time stalled, and now only 20 seconds remain.
And Simprissa have to play reactively here. They can't actually open up with ultimates because they need O2 Blast to reply, but no!
That wasn't even the overclock.
Vancouver, on the other hand, is managed by a sports team who most definitely has not made their money back.
Not too bad, but Simprissa have used
Yeah, I mean, is it
here. And they are still
they're managed by the same people as the Vancouver Canucks, and Vancouver Canucks are not a well-managed team. So,
now it's on to Top Dragon to hang on into it. Respectful though.
it's not great.
Good fight.
And I mean, Probe, who has been a hero all season long, will have the overclock here in the final moments.
A bubble
It is not a great look for Vancouver,
Not long enough for 2U to do anything.
which is a shame.
He'll get eaten up by O2 Blast. As
They have Sportsnet
a much more competitive map too.
sponsorship though, so
O2 will lose.
that's probably pretty good.
Through the series, it's not match point yet. We have at least two more to go. Simprissa,
You know more than me since you're Canadian?
but they have improved.
Map 3
Probably true.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, the dude only just turned 7.
I don't know how much the Canucks having
Overwatch League.
poor management really will correlate though, because it's like they're different, like, you know, people.
And a wealth of riches. for
Just like branding stuff, I guess, would be the only difference.
Well, no real surprises here.
And like,
One surprise for Simprissa. They've elected
I don't know, it's hard to say.
to the Widow duel at all.
I wouldn't want him by Prophet.
Definitely have not had a good history though with the runaway situation.
Here, though, is that there's a lot of
With all that stuff, Vancouver have not looked good for Owl.
not playing a sniper comp.
Profit's in.
Sanguinar-
Profit max caffeine. Verapic aid.
This is going to be tough to kind of handle with. Keep in mind, too, you will
Okay.
have a massive disadvantage because one
So subbing out Top Dragon immediately makes me frown,
will sing.
Well, and look where 2U is, dude. This
but it's Circuit, so.
idea from SPG, but it's falling apart.
And you have to try something. You have to shake it up somehow. So you have to hope Verapic goes crazy, maybe.
That might be the first point. I'm not sure there is a full recontest here.
Profit coming in to play Sojourn is a little interesting.
Well, actually, okay, so with Verapic getting that big pickup there is a small window of opportunity, a tiny window of opportunity.
Well, Aid survived too. He might be able to touch.
Are they just kind of like just saying, Profit, go ahead and pull up? Like, I'm not entirely sure.
Stall enough that 2U will be able to contest. Sanguinar makes a switch over to
What's going on there?
Well, but again, O2 Blast have the damage advantage. Look where he's saying is because that Discord Orb has been able to farm up the Pulse Bomb, that's gonna force a very important cooldown from Simprissa.
I don't know if I love playing Curie back. Like double MO sounds cool, but neither of them will stop Prophet from doming someone.
Next one under pressure, and he's gone. Oh, there he is. He's gone. He took a second. But O2, they're not messing around.
Especially if they stack their. Here, I'm gonna go back and check actually. I want to see if they both use their thingy at the same time there.
So well placed, so well focused. Call now has dash away, but it is scored like you said.
Pulse bomb.
So well focused by O2 Blast. Kinetic grasp.
They use one right there, and then they use one right here, and it doesn't save either of them. It doesn't really do anything, right? It's like you're trading consistent value with a Discord Orb. Yeah, they swap Zen now. Okay, good. There's a football team in my country who is about 1 billion. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know. I'd go with Rise. Sounds about right. Who spent 250 mil USD in debt, and in the midst of all that, decided to field the esports team. Oh nah. Why? That's so funny. Like what? How do they make these decisions? Esports will surely save us. It's the future, guys. We can get more people interested in our sports league by going to esports.
Look at this guy's aim.
Prophet's just owning. I fear this will be a wrap very shortly. Hopefully, hopefully the other contenders regions will have a better what's it called? Finals. I think China thingy's going on right now, but China looks pretty dead. From what I'm seeing. But I might check that out at some point. Oh, he's almost off the map. I don't know how, but almost.
Does manage to get the health pack. That'll keep him competitive versus he's saying for a moment. But SPG, they're trying to go for this rotation. Meanwhile, the cart is passing beneath them to you, wanting to force into Max, but the rest of his team struggling to join him. Aid falls.
He's saying Diff's aid.
It's going.
No surprise there.
Finally, Lee Sumin will at least manage to scratch O2. Quite a bit of good damage, and now that SPG have actually gotten this high ground control, well, they were doing something for a second, but
O2 Blast just moved cart that whole time, man, and SPG lose. Like, no way.
No way. I mean, on the one hand, I did say I did not believe in a 5-minute defense.
I didn't think
not like that.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was not great.
That's one of those where Simprissa, you have to flush the ram. You gotta forget about that. Pretend like you're attacking, and that's the start of the map.
Yeah.
If you're with down in what feels like a third.
Okay, SPG. Pop off.
You can see Verapic is very wary of potential positions from Prophet. Oh, I think he spotted him.
It really seems like a 4-hour wrap-up. It does. But nobody's entirely surprised by this at all. Nobody is surprised at all. The Top Dragon watching SPG is sad? Yeah. There's just nothing. Nothing's happening. There's nothing from them. They didn't do anything that whole time.
Yeah, by the way, while we've been talking about like Prophet versus Verapic, don't forget, he sings in this game. Now Prophet.
He sang on Sojourn. I'm interested in this. I am interested in seeing how this Sojourn cracks up. To see if they could realistically just run proper He's saying and not make any other swaps. Because I don't remember seeing him on it almost at all. At the very least, A and B sides are both 4-2 matches. Yeah.
Fight back yet. Prophet only walking back now. Gotta put pressure onto Heat.
Okay, he's saying, let's see it.
Easier said than done, certainly, but
He's biding his time, waiting patiently.
more a wider angle on this corner, which should force Prophet and Heat saying
Oh.
to have to back up just a little bit.
This is his San Francisco shock.
Avoids that, but he can't avoid
Only DPS trial.
Prophet.
And Prophet's just owning.
Easy body shot lobbed up into the air there. O2 blast.
Hit those.
Once again, now just clean up their food.
I say as I would not hit those.
Prophet doesn't even go for the flashy, plays. Just get the elimination that's gonna get you the fight win. That's a body shot. That's a body shot.
Oh, O2 blast. They're going for a little bit more flashy stuff now. They're feeling it now. They're not afraid. Hey, if we die here, we actually might still get another fight. Ooh, gotta be a little bit careful.
I'm very hyped for when Prophet,
But not enough to get rid of Prophet.
not as like a starter.
Even that, like, you force simplicity.
Or like, I don't know, I feel like I low-key think Prophet could have started over Probe.
Now you back up.
Probe hasn't been like super impressive to me, and I think Prophet is sick.
SPG, they're not even coming up to ult. Spare pick down again, man.
So I would like to see him
SPG, don't give Prophet or he's saying
I would like to see him play more.
He's okay. Need, you're playing with fire there, buddy. I gotta be real with you. Oh.
But Probe might have had better ease or something like that that made him get the nod more often than not.
It was a half volley from Babel and the Discord orb, and then a body shot on top of it all.
He's saying he's just owning while we're watching Prophet look at a wall.
Casual.
It is. And you know what's
Not great.
scary here for players that are going up against he's saying in the B side.
I absolutely do not hit those.
Right, it was okay.
Like, Sojourn's hard.
Here,
That's a lie. Sojourn's easy.
I mean, they ended up putting
And Sojourn is really easy. You just fucking walk up.
He's saying having
Even if you're not good at Sojourn, it's fine.
the only reason they have
You don't have to be good. You just have to play her. I cannot wait for the Season 2 patch notes. I want to see what the fuck is going on.
Sanguinar really just trying to dip his head out.
Sojourn is easy if you get a Mercy on your team. It's a war crime.
5 seconds left.
I mean,
That's true. I agree with that.
he has been able to play the game. Anytime they vaguely try to do anything, O2 are there to shut him down. Even the grid flux thrown in now. Doesn't stop Max. It's a
Honestly, I don't know. I'd rather not have a Mercy though.
now the gravitic flux.
Like, if you go crazy on Sojourn and you have a Mercy, that's cool.
Get caught up top.
But like,
Saying getting the better.
I feel like a lot of the time the Mercy players are just not getting a lot of value.
RPG, one by one they'll fall. And O2 blast.
There are very few times to see a Mercy player on my team, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go.
One more map at the very least. But
Some Mercies don't know what damage boost is? Yeah. Like, I'd be looking at Mercies dueling with tanks, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, it's just perfect.
it's
Why are you yellow beaming your tank? Why are you damage boosting your Winston?
more than a scratch.
What is the goal?
Last one.
Okay, team. One more map.
Instead, we'll actual cast. We'll get in
One more map, and then the misery is over for O2 or for SPG.
It's been the closest look for them.
Honestly, this is misery for O2 as well. Just play Moira at that point. Yeah, just play Kiriko.
managed to survive.
Just play Kiriko.
Take down
And I guess we're talking about Mercy players, so it would be just play
wounds, and you can go back in.
just play Moira. But like, honestly, Kiriko's not even
Looking for a little bit
like Kiriko's hard because you have a lot of timing and you have to look and do a lot of things, and there's a lot of micro stuff you can do.
some brief control.
But if you're just a heal bot, I feel like for most ranks, it's not that bad on Kiriko.
Don't really do a lot with it, right? O2 Blast have not given up a ton of space, and look, they're right back to the thick of things. The top drive.
Currently in Masters 5 DPS, essentially one-tricking Soj. Where there's a Mercy on my team, I like it. If I'm my GM tank I'd rather not have a Mercy.
Getting one over.
That's valid.
Good work from him. Junbin still managing to challenge most of Simpristic Gaming.
Yeah, that's pretty valid.
Dragon being gone gives Junbin a lot more room to work with, and with Sanguinar falling too, this is more time and a lead taken probably for O2 Blast.
Oh, Aid? Oh, he's good.
The thing, of course, with Lee Sumin not being taken out is that he will have the Kitsune rush early. They'll use it quick, smart.
Yeah,
They find
love
Heat
that.
saying as a
Love
result.
that. Great decision making from Simpristic Gaming.
Aid goes crazy. Okay, wait, SPG's in the lead. This is a win.
Maintain and even extend.
This is the beginning. Just 8.5 more minutes, just like that, SPG, and you're good. It's that easy. Reverse sweep on the way.
You need to get 8 in position.
It doesn't matter that there is 15 minutes left in this.
Force O2 Blast to commit resources to actually
You hit the reverse sweep in 15 minutes, I believe.
using ultimates, right?
You finish this in the next minute,
every inch that they come across.
and then
Out of that one, a good power
full hold, full hold,
block available too.
full hold, right? Triple full hold into a cap in a minute. What's the time looking like? It's not looking great.
The Kitsune Rush is out, but A taking down Heat.
The numbers aren't adding up still, even if you give them the fastest record of all time on every single map.
The fact that they're able to get rid of
They'd have to break the light barrier.
is tremendous here from Simprissa, and that's what we need to see from them, right?
So maybe it's not happening.
And force O2 Blast to fight for the space in the map. That just opens you up to the railgun and aid finally.
But look, it's working out so well. Surely you can't lose now.
O2 Blast takes
Checkpoint at 7.5?
Just a fraction of a second late. The first
Phenomenal work.
form, but
Remarkable.
quickly get some seal on those. But like you said,
This is the
it's gonna be quick to
most losing we've seen O2 Blast be
lose this fight here.
this whole stage, except for the one map they dropped.
Markers here for
Top Dragon and Co. easily reverse sweep this fraud franchise. Real.
can't be, lackadaisical about their approach in this next
Maybe O2 Blast pulled out some hacks and they got disqualified. Real.
O2 Blast don't win this next fight.
Yeah.
SPG
They checked him PC and then it worked.
this becomes a must-win.
They found
an ambitious
he sang
from top
had a microchip inside his mouse that actually auto targeted.
duel it face to face.
It adds up to me. Maybe this stream failed and this is part 1. Oh, real.
Kitsune Rush, though, if you're Lee Soo-min.
Yeah, I can work with that.
Now before the checkpoint is
Makes sense to me.
They have very real tools now that O2
Production went to change the graphic and then they accidentally shut the whole stream down.
their lead economically and go for a fast fight here.
Simpresso waiting until they have a solid advantage. They need to go quickly, and O2 aren't giving them the opportunity to do so. O2 actually healed back pretty quickly there. He's saying with an ambitious teleport, chunking out quite a bit of damage on 2U. Kitsune Rush does come in.
The
in time.
Kitsune Rush.
2U going to keep
O2 Blast don't even do it back. That's how
forward aggressively. The Kitsune Rush gets Simpressa bot control.
good they are. Most teams just go, okay, Kitsune Rush back.
Just kite away, so now
O2 Blast go, okay, you can go around this one bend and now we will fuck you up.
Kitsune Rush of his own. And Simpressa are so low, they may not even need it. O2
They're not even going to use it.
Already top dragon gone. I mean,
They don't even need it.
but this is such a
Dumbin's dead.
position for Simpressa, and they're trying to fight
No way 2U lives in here, though.
in such a confined room. I'm shocked.
What?
Still alive. I'm shocked he's still alive.
How?
Managed to get the mega too. Hang on. How are Simpressa surviving? Okay, they don't survive.
And they still lose.
To eventually get that done.
Still some-
After that
and as
death-defying small room, they're playing tiny Overwatch.
why 2U was able to survive for as long as he did. Now, this is O2 Blast are gonna get the checkpoint, right? I don't know.
Tiny Overwatch failed.
Able to contest the point in time. Yeah, and there it is. And now O2 Blast, I think, is 10 years.
Quick, let's draw.
Now we get the ult.
No, okay, yeah. O2 don't want to draw. They want to win right here. Kitsune Rush already out. Again, no eliminations. Good peel from SPG, but the fact that they peel off means that O2 will claim a lead.
That's also the primal.
This is really miserable.
Oh.
It'll be all over soon.
Absolute worst case.
Honestly, this isn't that bad for SPG. This was still a good showing.
Now that the Kitsune Rush has been committed, and that
Not this match, but this season. This stage.
as he gets out of there. Good regroup.
I'm looking forward to them in the Pacific Showdown, or whatever it is called.
Thing was low, but you got there pretty late to try and finish that off.
That is a disastrous pickoff. 'Cause now
I would like to see 2U on the Ramatra.
probe into an advantage position. And
Assuming it is playable by then, which it should be.
I mean, SPG, they're caught out in the open now. This is exactly where Probe wants them.
yeah. And I mean, for O2 Blast, they're gonna hit that 100.
Will there will be more contenders before Owl starts? Yeah, for sure, 100%.
I mean, 100
No doubt, no doubt.
being basically a one game in push. So for this, O2 Blast.
I have no doubt.
This is with O2 Blast.
Ow.
Because you get the Pacific Showdown, which is going to have
Just the primal rage.
um
All the displacement that
O2 Blast, SPG, and T1 in it, and they have
for Probe to
Round 0 from Australia,
it at least answers one.
and then there's a qualifier for the Pacific Showdown
20 meters. They're on the
with
verge of
a bunch of the top teams. Or not top teams, but some of the top teams. Or something. I don't really know how this works. And then they also have the top 3 from China. Yeah, the top 3 from China. Top 3 from China, top 3 from Korea, top 1 from Australia, plus some other team.
and
And then we get that in December from the 19th to the 22nd.
Wrap his hand around the Lucio.
Right in the middle of free agency.
That's a good cheap start.
Which will be interesting. Or not right in the middle, but as free agency opens. So we might see like, oh, Top Dragon is on the Shanghai Dragons. Or the Seoul Dynasty, or whatever the hell. And we're like, oh, we get to see him in Owl. And that'd be cool. Really curious who O2 will get to replace Max Bliss and Heesang, assuming they all get teams. That's always the question, right? And no matter what, they always get insane players, because every single player knows if you go to O2 Blast, you will get better. And you will be on a winning team. So, like they just have the pull, you know? You get to go in the shock system as well. You have a good pipeline. It's just so good. It's just so good. I'm sure there'll be other stuff too. Like, there's normally stuff in March. What is it about O2 Shock System that seems to make players just better? They just, like, put more resources into the teams, it feels like, than most other franchises or organizations. It's just a money diff. I think it's just a money diff, at least. Like, even if you look at the rosters, like, T1's was a 5-man roster in the end. O2 Blast is the largest roster. NRG is a pretty moneyed org. I don't even know if NRG is affiliated with O2 Blast. I think they just made a... They just made a contract, you know? They just, like, made a deal. Like, O2 Blast isn't directly affiliated. Maybe they get given money. Maybe that was part of the affiliation. Or something like that. But O2 Blast was like its own thing, right? Should have just had more money skill issues. So true. Just get money. It's that easy. Hello? I wish O2 Blast finished the map right there. Just to you know, end it off as it should be. If Shock is affiliated with O2 in some way, NRG is affiliated with O2 in some way also. Yeah, but it's not an NRG like organization, you know. Like I feel like I might be wrong, but I don't think NRG has any direct control with them. O2 Blast champion. They've had this one ready. This graphic has been ready since day 1, since day 0. This one's been sitting just cooking in the folders. Player of the match, they're giving it to Probe. Interesting. There's no wrong answer, I guess. But yeah. No one could have expected this. What should I comment, team? What's the comment today? What am I typing in here? This was such a shock. Comment. I'm not typing in comment. No shot. I simply oh my, wait. Oh my OMG. Whoa. This is it. This is the one. And then I get... Can I get scared? Scared cat. Oh my OMG, whoa. Scared cat emoji. And then the link to the emoji. Could have never ever thought that SPG would have won this. I'm shaking and crying right now. No, I really like having the PNG to the scared cat emoji. I think this is hilarious. No way. So good. That is so good. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. Take note. Take note. You can link that. Anyway, that's probably going to be it. A good Korea thing. I'll probably have more thoughts. I might make like a Korean contenders player tier list at some point just for fun. I know like it's not as cool as Owl, but like why not? Something like that. Other things. NA stuff is gonna happen soon. The playoffs and all that. I thought that China was playing like right now, but are they not? Right here, knockouts happened. But judging by this time bank, not a lot happened. If you play the stream NA contenders, I'll try to show up to the streams. I might try to do them live as it happens. But I don't know if I can even do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out whenever playoffs comes. I'm not going to watch groups. Groups are boring, and there's no reason to. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate it. You might need authorization. Yeah, probably. Whatever. Yeah. Have a good one.